ago, the Benin Traditional Council had announced the suspension of 67 Enigie in Benin Kingdom over alleged misconduct and rebellious activities against the Oba of Benin. The affected Enigie, in a letter of appeal delivered on their behalf by Victor Etunsa, the suspended Enigie of Ugoniye Kikbuba, said all they are pleading for now is forgiveness and appealed for mercy for all their shortcomings. They denied subscribing to any oath not to pay allegiance to the Oba of Benin. The Enigie appealed to the Benin monarch to temper justice with mercy, that it will be suicidal for anyone to wrestle with his personal God, which the Oba of Benin represents in their individual lives. They said they never swore to any oath not to visit the palace of the Oba of Benin or answer to any summon or invitation by His Royal Majesty.
We are all aware of how that we have offended, we the Enigie in Benin Kingdom, Edo South in particular, have offended His Royal Majesty, Omonoba Nedo Akodobolo, Oba Eware II, CFR. Your Majesty, sir, it is often said that it will be suicidal for one to wrestle with his personal God, which we represent in our individual lives. We are therefore appealing most passionately for Your Majesty to have compassion and forgiveness for any of all our shortcomings. As our father, it is often said that the hand you use to beat a child is the same hand you use to draw him close to yourself. We are prepared and willing to appear before Your Majesty, Omonoba Nedo, on your invitation, and we are willing and prepared to continue to perform our task and obligations to Your Majesty and the palace.
The suspended Enigie later moved to the palace of the Oba of Benin, where they went on their knees, appealing and wailing for the forgiveness of the Oba.
Yeah, my country people. Today I want to talk about our kingdom. My Oba, my king, and these Enigies or Enigies who wanted to organize a coup to destroy our kingdom, to bring anarchy, problem, chaos, disunity. They collaborated with Obaseki, the former governor of Edo State, who's supposed to be our son. He's running now. He's hiding somewhere in Europe. But I want to assure him, I've said it before and I will say it again. Obaseki is two things, two options. He will come by himself, kneel down and beg the same way these Enigies are begging for forgiveness now. Obaseki will come and kneel down. All his family, they will bring him. They will bring him. He said that he will return to Benin by himself, or he will be carried to Benin, return back to Benin when he sets, when he start to feel our ancestors, feel the wrath of our ancestors. It was a coup. But before I start, let me play you some of the Enigie confessions, some of their confessions before I start.
In her separate remarks, other Enigie said on the day of the meeting at the palace of the suspended chairman of the Council of Enigie, they were asked to come and sign for the money that came from government house meant for them. They said before the money could be disbursed, they were made to swear an oath never to disclose the outcome of the meeting to the public, adding that they never knew the Enigie had a different motive.
Me na tie with the phone. When you are take man that we're going to hang the governor here. If you are not na take man, you say man. When I are na chat down list, I have been in. na weta ya ga go no me weta ya ga go agi gbin ni fe awon ma ya fi kwala da anyway amata ma ga na fi kwala da de tata ma na fi kwala da ya de o le gbere yi ga egbe na susube so mo so yi na fi owe fa woto me ya fi kwala ati ba we if na do one na when I mean not ta ba na you know agi we me akpa the next day I atawe atas na gbe na fe you know I can go na na ga go ni
onyime no get by inyi na onyime no de
Well, for the benefit of those who don't understand our language, this is some of the Enigies, confessing how it happens. This very Enigie said he was called one morning to come, that the governor want to give them money. The governor want to share money. They fell for it. They all came, and it was that Ogiegba, that Enigie of Igba, that was, really organizing this coup. It was the one. And Gregory, who is also one of these former Oba son, Gregory Akenzua. They went there, they said they should come and take an oath who will review whatever they are going to discuss, that they should write their name. They started writing him. He started asking, what is all this all about? All of them agreed. They said, yes, he want to share money. But he is saying he did not know that they were trying to divide the kingdom, which I doubt. You understand me? That they said they should bring out a why. There was what we call a why, to swear, so that all of them would take an oath. He told them, Mai is not here with me. You have to pick some brooms from the ground and join them. He is not begging for forgiveness. That one is by the side. Obaseki started fighting the palace early 2022. 2020, he came to power 2016 to 2020. He never fight the palace. He started from 2020 to early 2022, when Jammers, were planning to return the Benin artifact that is with them. And they include Nigerian government because they know the value of this Benin artifact. They said the Benin artifacts, some are more than 600, 700, which we know because the stool of the first Obaiwai, they have returned it, the stool of Obaiwai. Obaiwai came 600, 700 years ago. Is it not 15 something or 14 something? So we know already. So they know the value. They said the federal government have to be involved, not just the state government, federal government. Buhari was in power then. Buhari had no intention of dragging the Benin artifact with the king. They took it from the palace. They have to return it back to where they took it from. When the Obaseki hear that they are going to compensate, with money, with the, Obaseki wanted his own share of that money. He started running around, trying to build a museum to keep the things. And the king was not happy. It is not federal government property. They took this thing away under something years ago, when there was nothing like Nigeria. It can become Nigerian property now. Stay away from it. And Obaseki name it MOA, that's West Africa stuff. No, this thing was taken from the palace. It should be the Palace Museum or Benin Kingdom Museum, not West Africa. You understand me? Obaseki, why? Because of the money that is coming along with the Benin artifact. Obaseki started fighting the palace because the palace have to talk to the federal government and ask the federal government to keep it, maybe till Obaseki leave office. That was Obaseki to get back to the king. He started planning this coup, using money to entice these people that he want to create 6 Enigies who will not be under the command of the Oba. He forgot that this Enigie, they are not from that community where they are doing Enigie. They are not from there. They have every community, every village have a Odionwere in Benin. That's our way of life. Odionwere, the oldest person in that community is always Odionwere. It's not hereditary. they always the oldest. Now, sometimes when all these Enigie do well, they are prince, they are children of other former Obas. Sometimes they send them there, go and be the Enigie there. Do go and be the Enigie there. You understand me? Still, the Ojo is still there, but go and be the Enigie there. They will become in charge of that community. So, they're like appointee. You can make them like they are now on their own. They are like they'll be getting allocation from the state government. It's like you are dividing the noise, like you are dividing the kingdom. So the palace was not happy with this kind of move. Obaseki did not care about this Enigie, whether their well-being. Is because to get back to the king who deprived him access, who refused to give him that Benin artifact. That was what this fight was all about. These people that is begging for forgiveness now, they were always with Obaseki. They are begging for forgiveness now because their power is no longer there. Obaseki promised them heaven and earth. That power is no longer there. If they were with Obaseki till the last, they drag the palace to the court. They were sometimes governor will go to them, press will follow governor to them. They will be there. They're always with him. They never turn back and say, "Oh no, what we are doing now is wrong." Now that governor is no more, governor is no longer there, pampering them. They no power now. Now they are not saying they want to. To me, saying forgiveness, it is embarrassing. It is insulting. Like it's like insulting. You understand me? So I don't support that. Thank you.